Hi and welcome to fucking Greece Mountain Fit Sick Dev Bot. Okay, look, I have fucking solved the thing that was bugging me so much, which was if you enter the jump, then the sprint animation keeps playing if you hold shift. And I went through trying to do solutions like once you're in air, you can't actually sprint anymore. But the problem is, I like the way that the momentum works. If you hold sprint and jump, it affects the the trajectory, the velocity of the jump. So you almost have two kinds of jumps. You can just have jump without sprinting, and it's like vertical. You can gain momentum, and I think that's way better. So it came down to the animation itself, and I was trying so many different things, but just and I don't even really know why it works. Maybe I'll try and go through it, but I guess first of all I'll just show. I'll show what I got right now. So I've also added a charge jump, which is cool, and I removed the thing that stopped you from being able to attack whilst moving or in air, because what I'm going to do is create separate animations for the in-air attacks. It will just be probably separate animations, and then for the running and hitting, just cut off half of the animation. Create another animation montage and only use the top half and try and combine that with the running, and maybe also limit the player speed a little bit, but so I literally did it a couple times. It just instantly changes. It's so nice. I'll go to full screen. It just man, you don't know how satisfying it is just to not to have to let go of the shift button to enter the jump animation. And right now it's kind of ridiculous, like the height of it, but it's probably for the final thing. Increased gravity and also air control, so you get less time to actually kind of adjust, but you get a lot more. I think the amount of player kind of movement is, I think, effectively the same amount of control that you get on land, on the ground. And this is just to test out all of this, still is just random test stuff. Ooh, bit too high. Maybe it'd be good to have a way to cancel the charge. Because once you've charged, maybe if you could, I don't know, if there was a crouch or something, just once you crouch it would completely nullify that charge. But so yeah, if you kind of just it's just more, if you jump without sprinting, but then there's and you can say if there was some air enemy or flying enemy, you could jump up, and it looks ridiculous right now, but once the animations are in, it'll look a lot better. And it's a little kind of canyon place just to start working on other stuff. Just generally wanted to show off the animation. Oh man, that was bugging me because there was no videos I could find. But I guess if anyone's in the same having the same problem and somehow stumbles upon this video, which is really unlikely, but so somehow this worked. So before it was without these two, so I guess I could replicate it. Okay, it's a bit scary undoing what I just fixed a little bit, but I guess it's good to be repeatable in what you do, and obviously it's satisfying that I fixed this little problem, but what would be more satisfying is understanding more so, and maybe this will help. So just to replicate the issue I had before, you'll be sprinting along and then do a little charge jump, but because you're still sprinting, the animation's broken. But so yeah, so what I'll do is do that and let go, but then the momentum is kind of lessened by not actively sprinting. So yeah, yeah, and this was after just so much fucking like, and I ended up just working on other things like the charge jump, just because I came to a point where I just was hoping to inadvertently solve it, but it wasn't even really the case. It was more just a random idea to try, and it worked. So yeah, I went into the animation blueprint, went into the state machine, and then create transition from the jump end to the sprint, and the sprint to the jump start, same as with the idle to idle walk. And so with this one, I just copied the same conditions as it's gonna be hodgepodge. This one, so is in air. You could just write it out as get is in air. Fucking eat that on there. And probably that might be the only one you need because it was only like the transition width, but it seems to still. Actually, yeah, I'll just check it now, even though this doesn't have a condition, just to see if it still has the same outcome, which it probably will. So yeah, so that fixes it anyway. But so that's the fix. But for whatever reason, before even testing that aspect of it, I took the transition from these ones, which is time remaining ratio. See, I can't even hardly remember what the hell this even means. But yeah, it's been a minute. And yeah, this is a symptom of just copying shit. Like, not copy and pasting it, but following tutorials. You can only enter back into the idle walk after this time is up. I don't even know. But anyway, just chuck it. Oh no. Wait. Yeah, how's it in there? It's in a. Why did that one also have it is in air? That's weird. Wait, am I doing it onto the wrong one? Oh no, I did with idle walk. Fuck. I want this one. But yeah, so that kind of just worked. I'm more excited about having fixed this little thing kind of by myself without finding a tutorial that directly says how to do it versus implementing the entire charge jump mechanic, because the charge jump mechanic, I just watched a video on how to set it up, and with obviously the outcome's satisfying, but with the hope that some of the theory kind of sinks in, but and this little glitch of just having the run animation play whilst jumping, just fixing that is like probably the most satisfying accomplishment so far with trying to learn blueprints. So yeah, just a short one. I'm gonna go jump around for a bit and probably take a little break. And I'm not really sure what I'll get onto. Could fix the attack animations whilst in air. Or maybe just get onto creating an enemy, just so there's something to actually attack with all of these animations. But either way, yeah,